Yo, what's up guys? Alright, my stainless steel mainspring housing just came in, and we're going to install it on the Kimber officer size 1911. It's pretty easy to do. There's a couple things you need to know, because you know when you make mistakes, then you get it right, and then I transfer it to you guys, and hopefully you won't have to go through the bullshit. Now, the gun has been safety checked, but I'll do it again because I know how some people are. Which you should, because there's you know, we all represent firearms on YouTube, and the anti-gun people have a misunderstanding of the gun community, and we don't want to give them an excuse and let them say we're unsafe in any way. We don't need that shit. You know what I'm saying? Okay. We're going to install this. Leave the hammer forward. Now, next thing I have to do here is you gotta push this grip safety in and hold it with a rubber band. If you do not, you will be sorry. If you do not do that, and you don't know how to take 1911s down to the bare frame, you will be sorry. It's happened to me. Okay, so I got to get a rubber band, which I don't have. I gotta go get one. And I'm going to rubber band this all the way down nice and tight, and then we're going to take out the plastic mainspring housing, and then we're going to install this stainless steel mainspring housing. It'll add a little weight to the frame, which I like, and I got it from Smith and Alexander. That's the company that makes these. I tried to get an Ed Brown, but they don't have one for the officer size model. So let's put that down. I'm going to use this punch. I think this is the right size. Yeah, I guess I can use something a little smaller. Last thing you want to do, the only thing with this is, this Kimber with this black shit, because this is an aluminum frame, this is not bluing, so this shit comes off real easy. Okay, but here's something else I want to show you. The good thing about it is, if you have one of these, it works real good on this finish. By Birchwood Casey. Okay, it's called Super Black, Flat Black. It's touch-up. It's a touch-up paint stick. That's what it is, and it matches this Kimber, this type of texture, perfectly. So if you get a scratch, most of the time you get them around the trigger guard from your holster. You can get this stuff, and it stays on pretty good if you do it right, if you prepare it right. So these are like $6. King Shooter Supply sells them in King of Prussia. Again, they have everything. Alright, let me go get a rubber band. I'll be right back. I'm an idiot. Alright, I got a rubber band. Remember, the hammer's in the forward position and the down position. Alright, put this on here. You want that sucker in. You want this on there real good, man. Trust me, you'll be going to the gunsmith. Tell them to put your 1911 back together for you. Okay. Nice and tight. That's nice and tight. That's in there good. Okay. And just get a little roll of tape for elevation. Some people take the grips off. I could tell by looking at these grips, the pin is going to clear. So there's no sense of taking the grips off. And let me get another roll of tape to get myself a little more level here. A little more level. Okay. Actually, I use my armory channel thing. It works good. Alright. Gun's been safety checked. It's been cleared. It's safe to work on. Now, I see some guys, they'll take the slide off and the grips off. If that's fine, if that makes you more comfortable, if that makes the gun more easier for you to work on, by all means, go ahead and do it. Whatever more comfortable, you do it, because the more comfortable you are mentally, the better job you're going to do. Okay. So let's get this going here. All right, let me get my mallet. A little punch. Now, this has a pin and it's shaped like a cup, and you want to put the punch in the cup and just tap. It comes right out. See how easy it comes out? Now once it comes out, it's going to want to shoot down a little, so you got to push up a little, get your pin out, get your punch out, like that. See how that's the spring pushing down on it. Okay, now you just slide this right out. Just trying to do it slow so you can see what I'm doing. Slide it right out. And now it's out. Now the mainspring's in there. I got to get that out. Could be a little tricky, but if you have a vise, it's easier to use a vise, and I'm going to, because I'm not the most coordinated dude in the world. And let me get my tripod set up again. Alright, here we go. Now what I want to do is put this in the vise like that. Let's see what's in here. Put this pin up. There's a pin in there holding in that mainspring. Okay? So remember, you always use a padded vise so you can't crush nothing. And then now you get a punch. Let me see, this might be the right size. And it is. Damn, you lucky little whore. Okay. Now you get another punch. Do not lose this pin. It's very easy to lose. You push in with one to take the pressure off the pin, and you push the pin out. Like that. Here it goes. I see it, I see it, I see it. Okay. See how small that is? It really, that'll ruin your day if you lose that. You will be extremely aggravated. Okay, I'm gonna put that up there so we don't get lost. And now the mainspring will come out. The mainspring is a 3-piece set. You got the top cap, which is this, and you got the tapered bottom, which comes to a point, and that goes to the bottom. And you just put it together. And the very important thing is lubrication when you're putting in a metal mainspring housing. Now when you have a plastic one, you should lubricate it, but you don't need it. It's not as severe. When you have a metal one, you got to lubricate it. So what I'll do is I got the metal one here. Oops. My wife's hair. And we're going to lubricate it. I cleaned it all out, and I'm going to use grease. Tetra gun grease. Okay, works pretty good. And I am going to put this in here. It's the metal one. Okay, grease this up real good. Not too much, just you want it pretty greasy though, because remember, in case it rubs on that metal. It needs lubrication. A little more. Okay, now I'll slide this in there like that. Hold on. Oh god, nasty shit. Now what I'll do is I'll push that in and then put my pin in from this side at the same time. Now what I had to do when I got this metal mainspring housing, sometimes you have to do this because I called the company and they said, oh, it's pretty typical. I had to get 500 grit sandpaper and wrap it around this Glock. This is a Glock sight tool. And I wrapped 500 grit sandpaper around it, then put tape in there and put it in that hole. And took all, remember, there's a drill that goes in that hole and it comes out when it makes the hole. Sometimes there's like a couple little high spots, and you just got to go in there for a while with this and smooth out the inside of that bore, and then rinse it out, blow it out with a what's the name, air compressor or whatever you do. Make sure it's clean. Then put this the spring back in. What happens is if you don't do that when you cock the hammer and that spring's moving in and out, you might feel a grinding sensation because it's hitting the sidewalls. Okay, that's what happened in my particular situation. I was going to send it back, but I talked to the guy on the phone and he was very, very thorough with me. Excellent customer service. And alright, let's get back to the gun. Alright, now what I'll do is, before I slide this in, because this has a track on each side and it goes in pretty tight, it probably would help if you just put a little bit of oil in there. You really don't need any, but I have some on my fingers. It's just enough. Whatever's on your fingers, right on that, put on that track. Okay? Alright, now the next thing you do, you got to make sure that hammer strut gets in the center of that cup at the same time. It's very simple, guys. Don't be intimidated, just take your time. And I don't know if you can see what I'm doing, probably not, but I gotta watch what I'm doing. Okay, here it goes, it's perfect. Okay. Alright, now I'm gonna put my pin back in. Remember, the cup side is up, and remember, the pin has a groove in the middle of it. Man, come on, camera. Damn. And then it clicks in the middle, so it's a little tricky getting it in. You have to put pressure, equal pressure on here at the same time. So you want to put this like this, and then lean on something like this, and then push. Okay, that's got it pretty much lined up like that. Now I should be able to punch it the rest of the way back in with this punch. Hopefully I don't slip and screw shit up. Okay, here it goes. Just a touch. Because you can over tap it and it'll shoot right through. It ain't gonna hurt anything if you do it, but you'll have to do it all over again. Okay. There it goes. You notice what I did? I put the gun. I got the gun away from the hole, the tape, and put it on the solid part, just in case I hit it too hard and it would shoot through the other side, and it prevented that. See that? Sometimes my brain works with me, but not today. It's not. Today it is. I mean, and that's it. It's in. See it? It's a metal mainspring housing. It fits like a glove. It fits beautifully. Got a little more weight to the gun now. Man, that feels so much better. Thing felt like a toy without that. And I got it from Smith & Alexandra. I'll let you know everything. Okay, now it's safe to take off the rubber band. So I'll take the rubber band off. Okay. Feels pretty good. It's fine. Now it doesn't feel as gritty. Before, when I was pulling the hammer down, I felt the piston going up inside, down in there, and scratching on the walls. But I already said what I had to do to get rid of that. Now it feels like silk. Now you can either, if you get one of these mainspring housings, you can send it back if yours is doing that, and they'll polish it real nice for you. But there's really no reason. You can do it yourself. You're not going to hurt it. Use 500 grit sandpaper and just do what I said. I should have showed me doing it, but I didn't, because I just didn't think of showing you. Okay, so now I'll give it a function test. Pull the hammer back and do not touch the grip safety. Make sure to, whoops, I touched the grip safety. Pull the hammer back, do not touch the grip safety. Pull the trigger. It is not working. Okay, put the thumb safety up. Wrap my hand around the whole gun. Engage the grip safety. It's not working. Take the thumb safety off. Now it should fire. Check the half cock. Here's the half cock. Grip safety or not, it should not fire, right? Nope, it's good to go. Full cock. E-Bummy likes the full cock. That's it, man. She's good. Let me get the magazine in there. Make sure she locks back. Everything good. And that's it. That's all I'm doing to this gun. And now what I have to do is take it to the range, put another 100 rounds to it, make sure everything's okay, and looks good. I know it looks exactly the same, but now the gun's a little heavier. Looks nice. Alright guys, hope you liked the video. Damn, this fucking Gorilla Tape. Hope you liked the video. I got some real good AR stuff coming up. Ron just gave me a great phone call. The BCM charging handles in. I think his handguards came in. And probably, I'm pretty sure the pistol grip came in. That had to come in by now. And we're going to be doing that. Now remember, each video with the AR is probably going to be 1 to 2 parts per session. When I say parts, is the parts that I'm putting on the AR. Okay? So we can drag it out and make it nice and fun. Alright guys, hope this video helped you. If you get a metal mainspring housing, this is where I got it. Let me show you. Where the hell is it? Here it is. That's the name of the company. Fantastic customer service. Very thorough people. Awesome. Alright, so that's real important to me. And then there's all their info. Guys want their phone number and all that stuff. But I'll put it under the video. But here you go. Just pause it. Ready? Hit pause. Wait, I'm just shaking. Wait. Alright, ready? Hit pause. There you go. Here's all their info.